So what we're about to find out is what is sin, okay? So a lot of people don't understand what sin is, okay? We show Yahuwah we love him by guarding his commands. When we ignore or alter them, we are criminals to him. Sin is lawlessness, transgressing the Torah of Yahuwah. 1 Yahukanan 3 and 4, it says, everyone doing sin also does lawlessness. And sin is lawlessness, okay? So sin is the transgression of the law, right? So if you transgress the law of your city or your town, right, you are considered a criminal. If you steal out of the store in your city or town, you are considered a criminal. If you kill or murder, or if you rob, you will be considered a criminal. So to the Most High, when you break his law, you are considered a criminal, okay? A sinner, same thing, all right? You can find the laws of the Most High in Exodus 20, okay? And it basically breaks it down to you. Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, or nothing of your neighbors. Don't covet. What does covet mean? Don't lust after his things, okay? Remember the Sabbath day, all right? Keep it holy. Honor your father, respect your mother and your father, okay? These are laws that the Most High set in place, all right, before the foundation of the world, man. All right? So now the world is deteriorating due to the failure to believe the word of Yahuwah. He told us to speak of the Torah. Speak it. Speak of the Torah, right? And we shall live. He said we should walk, rise up and lay down, or go in and out of the Torah, right? Deuteronomy 6. All right? He said, keep these laws and you shall live, man. All right, let's go get it. Let's go get that. Devarim 6. What did he say, man? Look what he say. And this is the command. Let me highlight it. And this is the command, the laws and the right rulings, which Yahuwah your Elohim has commanded to teach you to do in the land which you are passing over to possess. See, the laws was given on. Well, the laws have always been here, but the laws were given to the Israelites on Mount Sinai once the Most High chose them as a people to represent him on the earth. He gave us the Torah, right? He gave us the Torah and the law to give to the rest of the world, the rest of the sons and daughters of Adam, right? So the Israelite has a pretty hard job, right? But a lot of people don't want to listen, all right? But check this out. He said, and this is the command, that the laws and the right ruling which Yahuwah your El has commanded to teach you to do in the land which you are going over to possess. This is when our ancestors, the Israelites, went to go and take the land of Canaan from the Hamites, which was the land of the Canaanites and the other descendants of the Canaanites, the Jebusites, the Girgashites, the other tribes, okay? The Most High gave the land to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob because the Canaanites were they were idolaters. They were doing all kind of wickedness in the land. All right, so the Most High rooted the Canaanites and their descendants up out of the land because they were sinners. Verse 2, so that you fear Yahuwah, your Elohim, to guard all his commandments, not some, and his commands which I command you, and your sons and your grandsons, and all the days of your life, and that your days be prolonged, you see? So He gave us the blueprint on how to live and live longevity, long life, right? Be obedient. It's all about obedience at the end of the day, man. All right? Sin is another word for crime. Breaking the law of Yahuwah makes us criminals. Yet his indwelling enables us to love his Torah. We see crime against his Torah as he does. The list of accusations that were against us, our crimes, has been taken out of the way because Yahshua took them away through his shedded blood. Through shedding of Yahshua blood, he took away our sins. But that don't mean we still can't sin. We still can sin, but we just can't be sinning willingly, right? The list of our crimes was nailed to the stake, not the commandments. It's a difference. So people teach that the commandments was nailed to the cross. No, our sins were. Okay? Now the knowledge of the truth produces love. We can be forgiven for our past behavior because we were acting in ignorance. The goal is love, and the Torah trains us. See, instruction. Torah just means instructions. When we are fully trained by it, we are no longer under ignorance of it, but we practice it in the world. Our behavior brings persecution from those who are religiously rebellious people. Right? Persecution comes from people that don't want to keep the law. Right? You teach them about the love, the Torah, the love of the Father, and how to love the Father and how to love your neighbor. They don't want to hear it. Yahshua warned us of the broad path that leads to destruction. Matthew 7 and 13. Let's look at it. Matthew 7, where is it? Matthew is the Hebrew name. 7 and 13. Let's look at it. What it say? It say enter. He say enter in through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide. Now what is that? Following the way of the world. Didn't he say be not of the world, love not the things that's in it? That's the wide road. Celebrating Easter and Christmas and all these pagan holidays that come from the Roman Catholic Church. That's the wide gate. All right, didn't the whole world participate in Easter? Do not the whole world participate in these holidays every time they come around? He say, and the way is broad, it's wide, that leads to destruction. So he say the gate is wide that leads to destruction. Many people falling through that gate. He says, and there are many who enter in through it. He said, because the gate is narrow. See, the narrow gate. People don't want to follow that narrow gate. The narrow gate is following Torah, following instructions of the Most High. Okay? He says, let me highlight it. It says, because the gate is narrow and the way is hard pressed, which leads to life, and there are few who find it. You see that? So you got people going to church every Sunday, these churches packed out. That's the wide gate, man. All right? That's the wide gate. People going to church and they're not even learning nothing. They're not learning no laws of the Most High. It's all about prosperity and blessings and just sugarcoating, right? No conviction, no correction. Okay? So, that's been my time, man. Sin is the transgression of the law, man. 1 John 3 and 4. All right? Where's the law? The law is in Exodus 20. That's the glossary. Okay? That's the glossary of all the other commands. Okay? Love. The law is love. I'm out. All right, man. Now, We are criminals if we continue to commit crimes against his Torah, which means instructions. If we do not listen to his instructions, he said he will come to burn the entire earth. Malachi 4:4-6. Now check it out. It says, remember the Torah of Moshe, my servant, which I command him in Horeb, for all Yisra'EL laws and right rulings. See, I am sending you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and awesome day of Yahuwah. All right, and he shall what? Turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the earth with utter destruction. Okay, so destruction is coming. All right, so you might as well get your heart right with the Most High. All right, the day of Yahuwah is coming. All right, and it's gonna be a day of wrath. So if you're not on the right side, then you're gonna burn up. I'm out.